Hello guys, today we're going to be playing the OF-40 MTCA, and this thing is an incredible premium tank, rank 6 for Italy, and I just love it. It just feels like if you have played the Leo 1A1, it's just better in every way. The mobility is good, the gun handling is incredible, this thing is just, you can just snap everywhere and it's so responsive. Shoots the M23, which is, the standard 105 millimeter at this VR, which is pretty much okay for every engagement. When you get up tier, of course, you will suffer a bit, but you make up with the mobility and the gun handling, right? Like I said. So as always, I will be showing two matches. It will be a voiceover. So yeah, I hope you guys like it, and let's go into it. So we are here on Rhine, and I like to push the middle. I like to secure A if it's possible, and I will do that by just going here into the rubble pile. And here we have the first customer of the day. Just a 906 trying to push aggressively to the cap, so I'm in good position to block him. And here I notice I'm starting to get pushed from the park. Okay, we have seen a few players here trying to be aggressive towards the middle, which is good. Moving on here, I can hear somebody pushing right, and this is a risky spot. I'm risking getting shot from the front by trying to deal with this guy. An M60 right here. So I put a shot on him. I see I don't get the gunner, so I just fall back quickly. And I go back into a safe spot, and you guys see the chieftain there peeking. My teammate gets rid of the M60 TTS, so you see a chieftain backing off, so I take that advantage to push. Here, being aggressive towards A and get rid of that BMP I just fired by mistake. Right? So yeah, here moving on and trying to think what I do with the chieftain, but doesn't matter because my teammate just gets rid of him. And I decide to push a bit to this spot here that allows me to just block them off here. And I see somebody shooting. It's a turn 3. So I just push in the open, get a shot on his turret, get rid of the crew, and move towards A. So now we have A, right? And we have our home cap C. And what I'm going to try to do is just to block them here in the 1-2 line. So I'm trying to move as aggressive as possible, picking targets. I'm loading a smoke after dealing with the Leo because I want to put a smoke shell here, so I block that angle. I'm getting pushed from behind. I hear the guy, so I'm turning. I see a whistle. I just say, just get rid of him. I thought I couldn't get rid of him with the MG, so I just tried to put a shot on him, but nothing really. Here moving on, I just push aggressively, right? Trying to support my team here in the push for the 1-2 line win. So yeah, just picking targets left and right. This BMP, one is the next customer. So yeah, here I hear a few people, so I just put a smoke to block one sideline. I'm focusing the other side, where my teammates are pushing, and I see a Leo there. I shoot him. He shoots at me, but I bounce, luckily. This turret is quite trolly, as you guys see. I try to impede the SU, but he gets taken out, so I just finish the Leo 1. I'm moving on to the left. I just finished that murder. So you guys are seeing what I do, right? Just left and right picking targets. And here I'm trying to just move towards the middle because that 1-2 line engagement is over. So yeah, I'm just sending it to the middle, right? I just try to clean up the middle because I see a few guys in the minimap, but they get clear out. So I just move on to support my team here around the middle part, pushing the spawns. And for now on, it's just a bit of a roll. Just try me pushing the spawn and getting those last few kills. Right? Get a Falcon here after the set is set, 59. Just pushing aggressively. And the match is over pretty much. I see there's a few in the spawn, so I try to send it, hoping to get those last 1 kills. But the match ends. And yes, I get the kill on a swimfire here too, but they don't count, right? So that will be technically 17 kills, but 15 kills on the match. So that's a pretty good game, right? So yeah. Here, moving on, we have the Valonia match. I think it's Valonia. I never remember the name of this map. So I'm playing for map control here, pushing aggressively past the cap, and I will be heading towards this middle street here because I know they're capping and they usually sit in the open here in the main street. So I'm picking here and I see there is a Leo 1, so I just send it. As you guys see, I see a few enemies, but I'm not going to pick there because the angle is holded, right? So I will be here moving on to the site in a second. Yeah, I mean, I try to peek, but nothing really happens, as you guys see. It's a Merkaba that I shoot a non-pen. So he will be staying here, so I just move to the side here, and I hear one tank pushing the flank, and I need to secure it, right? So I'm trying to see where is he coming from. I'm a bit, indecisive. I don't know with the sounds, but I see him here. Just take a shot and get rid of him. Moving on, I push aggressively a bit, try to be aggressive, and I see one guy here holding. I think it's an M60, so I'm just holding here. The Merkaba, actually. But yeah, just hold, try to be patient until he decides to stop pushing. And I see he's moving on. It's a Merkaba. See, he's moving on. I'm trying to be careful here because I don't want to get picked off. And I'm here trying to pick slowly. I see him backing off, and I catch him in a terrible angle, so I get a shot off but do nothing. So now, the moment he stops looking, I try to reverse back because I notice that the match is very slow, so I'm just trying to, play it slowly as well. Here I'm just holding. I see one Leo pushing, so I put a shot on him. Just get rid of him. Just play slowly. When you see the match is still right behind the cap, so we don't need to be aggressive. We don't need to force a move. Yeah. And here I see an M48 holding in the back. I take a shot, but I don't know what happens. I think I hit the building, but I pick again because he shots. Goes into cover, so I track him, and I'm trying to deal with this guy as fast as possible. So I just move it to the side, trying to get the targets off. And yeah, this guy is just trying to repair. I put a shot on him, get the loader. He pops a smoke. Because I don't know exactly where I lost the angle there, so I decided to move. Just moving on, and I tried later. I just tried a terrible move here, trying to just pick quickly that guy, but doesn't really work, right? So I just respawn again, and I go back to the same flank because I want to lock it down. And I see a T95 pushing me, so I just get rid of him. And I see we're losing B, so I need to move now. Now is when I need to force a move, right? So I'm trying to decide what to do, and I'm just going here to the main street. I try to see if it's clear, so if I can push, and I will try to surround B, right? Go behind them. And I hear one here. It's a Merkaba from before that I just get rid of him. And I hear one more pushing on me. M48 here, but I do a super late shot. Brain lag right there. So I move towards B, and I see there's one guy in B popping smokes. I see if it's some kind of M60. That he panics, he shots. I shot too, but he pops a smoke. So now he's in the smokes, and I see him spamming smoke everywhere. And I hear him moving towards me, so I just hold the angle here. Put a shot on him, but do not really get him. So I move forward, try to block that angle from him on me. But I misjudged the angle I was in, so I get my transmission hit. So I need to repair, right? And now here, I'm just hearing that I'm surrounded. And I realize I might be making a mistake, so I repair quickly, get the cap. And I see a Falcon in the distance, so I need to get rid of that thing. I keep popping smokes to try to hold angles, to try to block angles, and I get a shot into this M48 again. And I see there's one guy behind me, so I keep reversing, try to find a safe spot, and now I'm between two enemies. I'm trying to pop a smoke, see where that M48 is. Trying to isolate the enemies. My team gets M48, so I just had to focus on this guy, and I decided to fall back into the cap because we lost it to that M48, right? I let the guy just chill there. So I just ping them up, launch RT where he's at, and I'm going to try to push towards the right side because I see there's just one teammate there. So I get here to the main street, right? And in the main street, I see that the Merkaba we killed before, he respawned a backup. So I'm trying to think how to deal with him. Ping them up, and I will load the smoke, trying to block his vision line because I want to push him, so I need to go to the right side. So I put one smoke shell on him so I can cross, right? I try to take a shot here to see if he's still just sitting there in the smoke, but I don't really get anything. So I just move to the side, right? Trying to flank that Merkaba, and I find a warrior there, STFP, and I try to push towards A, right? Here moving out towards A, I just hear that guy, and I get, hitboxed, because hitboxes are great in this game, and I get rid of that poor chaparral, and I'm trying to push A, when there's always that one guy that flanks around the entire map doing nothing, right? So, because I have the nuke, I just respawn the nuke. There's a jet trying to counter me, so I try to take a brisk cap head-on without risking too much. And just end up dropping the nuke to have this amazing amazing tanking match right here. So yeah, that will be the matches for today. Look at that. Some acrobatic smokes right there into play. So yeah, that was the video. This thing is just an incredible tank, and I definitely recommend it if you guys are thinking of buying some kind of high tier Italian vehicle. Right, it's very good, very solid, and very fun to play. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Uh, this thing is pretty good, honestly. Like it's very strong. So yeah, if you guys are thinking on getting it, I definitely recommend it. It's just very, very good with the lineup all around it. Yeah, as always, I just want to say thank you everybody for the support I have been getting these days. It has been incredible. So will see you guys in the next one. Take care. 7.